Hey everyone, welcome back to Sapbury. I'm Fire Princess and we are playing the winter round for the Darklyns today. Alright, so it is the first day of winter, which is Yuletide of course. We will not be working in any form today for the Darklyn family. However, they probably are going to have to go visit some community lots. I noticed that all of their trees have died because it's winter and they have nothing to forage or sell. These little sticks here are what they were using to forage. I'm not sure exactly how they're going to be making their money this round. And we still haven't figured out his one true hobby, so that's one thing that we will try and do this round. Allison is hoping to have a family member get engaged, which Gable Darklyn should hopefully fall in love with Sally Beesbury this round. They are already crushing on each other. Also, exciting news, I got a new computer, so I'm going to put details for what I'm using in the comments below, or in the description below, in case any of you are interested. These two are adorable playing with the dolls. Alan wants to be best friends with Bryce Redwood, and they're actually really close to being best friends, so I'm going to lock that in for him. Let's have Samson jump rope. We'll see if fitness is his thing. You have room. We'll have Samson hunt bugs. Doesn't look like that's his hobby. You know what? Let's have Gable go ahead and ask Sully on a date. He'll send her a scroll, see if she says yes. Oh shoot, Sully's off at work right now. I forgot she's an artist, so she actually works in the middle of the day. Oh no. Samson's getting chased by bees. He hunted bugs for about 2 seconds, that's all it took. They don't have any, well they have one water bucket right now, so none of them can really take any baths. They're gonna be a little stinky. It's after 3, so let's see if we can get Sally to come, or if we can go out. See if she's back from work. Ah shoot, she's still not back. Samson's blowing some bubbles. Let's have them do a couple things over here, because hopefully one of these will unlock Samson's one true hobby. Oh, and I rolled for Gable's activity within cuisine, since one true hobby is his... Oh, look at these two. Anyway, since Gable's one true hobby is cuisine, I rolled for the activity for him, and it was actually espresso. So the next rank up that they have, I'll get them an espresso machine, which, you know, I'm just so excited about. Let's see, so not any of the... We need to try science and cuisine. I think we have to try science and cuisine for Samson. Hey, she was actually home. 3rd time's a charm. Let's have them go out. They're gonna use the taxi since they don't have a car. No one else is gonna join. And I'll see you there. I decided to have Sully and Gable come to the Midsummer Fair lot. They are not going to be charged at this moment because I haven't actually played the merchant to set up how much it's going to be. I wanted to show you real fast before they get started on their date. The latest merchant. His name is Arthur Boyer. I set him up just randomly in Cass. He is a teenager, so I rolled just one male teen for the type of sim that we would have in this family. And here he is. He's in his outerwear, so he's not wearing this outfit normally, but there you go. Wait, why are you running? I can't keep up. Oh, they're gossiping about Folk. They're like, hey, did you hear he just aged up? And he's totally into Anodyne. Let's do some flirting. She wants him to flirt on her. Flirt with her. Not on her. Let's have them slow dance. They both want to dance. That's weird. And a little concerning. Oh, they chose to dance close. All by themselves. Put head on shoulders. Let's do that. Oh. So far they just want to make out with each other. I'm hoping one of them will roll a propose one. Oh, look at this. She wants to fall in love with Gable. Yay. Oh, yes. Which one? I think that was Gable. They want to woohoo, but they don't have any sort of way to do that. Especially not at their house, since everyone lives there and there's like one double bed in the room. Come on, get her to fall in love with you. You fell in love with her. That's good. We need the next step. Oh, yes. Ha! Did you see that, guys? Okay, Gable wants to get engaged to Sally. Which reminds me, I am trying to figure out what to do for when he does get engaged to her. I want him to move on up in rank because she is one rank above where he is. In order to move up in rank per the challenge rules, they need to buy a title or a freedom fee, which is what it's referred to as, for him as a peasant to become a yeoman. It's a 15,000 simoleon fee. If he sold the house and whatever money they could make, it would be okay. I think they would hit that 15,000 mark, so he would pretty much be coming in with absolutely nothing. I just know that the whole family is probably going to have to move. I was going to keep it to where the healer, Alan, and then Allison were going to stay behind in the peasant hovel, and he'd just take his kids. However, that's not really going to work if he's going to get 15,000 simoleons to be able to move up to a yeoman rank. Alright, well, she didn't quite fall in love with him, but they're getting there. He at least wants to get married. I'll see you guys back at the house. We are back at the normal lot. We will wait for Gable to come back. I forgot to have Gable collect any wood from the Midsummer Fair lot that he was at. Because he was just so in love with Sally, he forgot that he was there for a purpose as well. So all they have to sell for tomorrow is some branches. One thing that I'm thinking of doing this round, because they're foragers and all of their bushes and brush that they forage from are dead for the winter. I did not think of a backup plan for them. Oh good, they just became best friends. Anyway, I did not think of a backup plan for that. We're going to have, for one, Allison likes to freestyle. That is her way of having fun. Because of that, she's going to try and earn some money for them by going out and freestyling at various community lots, and I'm going to kind of use that as a way to show you guys some of the new merchant businesses that I've made. The latest one that we've unlocked as far as business was what I called the Yi Apothecary, which will have like comfort soup available. It'll have various medical type items, so like herbs that might help with certain ailments that Sims will have or could have. They're so sweet with the hug. Oh, another thing I wanted to say as far as another way that they can earn money while over the winter season is that I rolled for, so Mila's one true hobby is cuisine, and her activity she likes to do within that is bartending. Oh good, look at that, Samson likes science. Alright, we'll roll for his activity in a sec. Mila's gonna bartend. I want it to be at the Hedge Tavern as an employee, because if she just goes by herself, she's gonna end up paying and then getting paid, and that doesn't make any sense. So we'll figure out a good way to do it. She becomes a teenager in 2 days, excuse me. It's the next morning. All of the Darklyns are just waking up, getting out of bed, that sort of thing. I wanted to let you guys know for Samson, his activity he likes to do in the science hobby is actually alchemy, which in this case that is the biomed station. I have not found a cool default for it or anything, so it won't look very medieval whenever he does it. However, we don't even have a lot with one right now, so he's gonna have to figure out other science things to do until I can get that. Oh, he wants to play with Mila. He's so cute. Okay, let's grab some water buckets while I'm here, just because they need a lot of baths and they all could use one. So they'll get about 10. All of these blueberry brush, everything seems to be pretty dead right now. That's too bad. I was hoping something might be like a winter plant that he could collect from, but at the moment at least it does not look that way. Darn it. I'm wondering if maybe they can sell some bait. That is something, I mean, they're foragers, so he would be foraging for bait to sell. Especially while there's not much else he can collect. And let's actually limit him to only selling branches. I want the woodcutters to be the ones that sell specific things like tree nuts or sap or whatever else like that. But branches pretty much anyone can pick up and grab, so I'm more okay with anyone having the choice to do that. I think Gable comes back soon, so let's open the business. Alan can run it in the meantime. I know they definitely don't have a lot to sell, but we'll see what happens. Oh, I know. They're gonna lose a rank trying to keep it open like this. Okay, good. Gable's back. Quickly, Gable, stock your stuff. $80. Wow. Those are some expensive worms. Okay, that at least puts a little bit more on their shelves so they're not completely desperate. Be the cashier. Who is this? Oh, it's Marsha Brunig. Back from the future. Oh, actually, I forgot. So Allison needs to come out here and freestyle for tips. She is hopefully going to be our saving grace. She's not very good at freestyling right now. However, it's better than nothing. Samson's going to tell Mila a secret. Let's see what he's going to say. Something about Jeanette Redwood. So for some reason, the worm won't restock, even though he does have it in his inventory. So I'm going to have to restock it myself every time, which is going to be a little slow going. Alright, I had Allison and Samson show up at the barber surgeon lot. I did not realize that was going to spawn some NPCs, so we have some extra NPCs here, simply because this lot is not owned by anyone yet. However, that's okay. I'm going to give you a little tour while we have Allison try and entertain for tips. Turn around. There we go. You'll see there's a little ladder there to get upstairs. Freestyle for tips. Okay, so there's a little waiting spot here for people waiting to get their hair done. I'm gonna have to change up some people's outfits. There's just this little spot here. They are, of course, representing Lady Nature there. And then upstairs is the surgeon side of it. It's got the plastic surgery station. I know it's not very medieval looking, but I didn't really have any other choice with it, so it's just, you know, a little futuristic there. Anyway, there's some scrolls, some things to read as well. Don't have anyone to own it yet, but we will get there. I don't know if she's actually earned any tips yet, but she's trying. They're maybe into it. They seem like they are. Samson's just watching Allison. He's like, this is a side I didn't know you had, Mama. I like how they're all into it, but they're not tipping it. I kinda need them to tip me. If Allison's gonna be helpful. I wonder if freestyling is like a hidden skill, where they get better at it the more that they're doing it. Let's have them go home. I don't think Allison made any money today, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, she didn't make any tips. Oh, she did. $20. 20 simoleons. Okay, okay. Not bad. Uh-oh, Alan's getting cold. Alright, you're gonna have to move, Joseph. I'm gonna lose my customer here, and I really can't afford that. Please. Go the other way, Alice. Or Alan. I'm sorry, Sayer. He's being dumb. Quick cheat. Oh no, please. Please, 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 Sayer. I know it was bugging out. It's a small lot, okay? I'm sorry. I need your money. Please. Oh boy. Now Joseph Amory's being impatient. Poor Alan's like, I'm trying to figure out this newfangled register. Okay, bye, Comey. Yeah, body skill. Good job, Mila. Oh good, we got a star. Buy my sticks, buy my worms. Hurry up, Alan. Get these customers rung up and you can go pee. Ooh, look at this line. Heck yeah. And I thought they'd have troubles. So far none of them want to throw a party. I'm hoping that someone rolls the want. Mila's birthday is tomorrow. Okay, he's like critical need to go to the bathroom, so come on Ellen, finish with the customer. May you help her. May you help her. One day. Allison's got you. It's okay, Ivy Cooper. She will help. Alright, Mila, stop napping. You're about to be too much. Ooh, bronze. Good job, Gable. Why don't you guys play Cops and Robbers? Holy cow, that's the... They're so far away. Oh, someone's sending us a scroll. Why is the Coffin Mother calling? That's interesting. Well, he's not available. The business is still open. I probably need to close it, to be honest. It's been open quite a while. In the morning, by the way, we're going to do our random occurrence scenario for this season for the Darklands. Well, the worms saved the day. They were not going to make very much until the worms. They all woke up in the middle of the night for some reason. I'm not really sure what happened. I'm just going to have Gable grab some inventory while he's up. It's the middle of the night. Gable's collecting the inventory I wanted him to grab. And it looks like all the teenagers are out and about in the middle of the night. What in the world is happening? There's Simon and his betrothed Sibylla, which they're not supposed to hang out before marriage. Allison's up here doing the drums. Jeanette's here. I don't know what's happening. Apparently this is a popular spot in the middle of the night for the teens to sneak out. It is the next morning. Without further ado, let's roll for the random occurrence scenario. There are 7 categories. Let's get rolling. This time I'm going to use random.org. I just don't like how Google rolls the dice immediately as soon as you load the page and it's not the right die that I want, so just personal preference there. Whoa, 7 dice. Okay, apparently this isn't what I want either. Here we go, maybe this is what I want. 7-sided die. We're gonna roll it once. We're trying out a new site here. It's not secure, so probably not a good site, but whatever. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god, we're gonna have another disaster. I was really hoping we'd get like a relationship one. 8. So 8 categories here. Alright, we're gonna close that site because that site is like slowing my computer down. Let's just go back to Google. I downloaded a dice application and I had to download the document that I had saved in my drive because for some reason my new computer and playing Sims 2 with Google Chrome open does not work well. It makes my graphics card crash. I have no idea what the problem could be there, but in other news, I'm going to roll everything here like this from now on. 7. What is 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wrongly jailed. So we need to roll a d4 dice for number of days spent in jail. Put Sim in your local jail. Let's roll a d4. 4. Oh my god. Maximum number of days in jail, of course. I am not sure how we're gonna set this up because I haven't actually even made a jail yet. Okay, I decided what I'm gonna do about this. So, Gable was wrongly jailed. He was wrongly jailed for improper collection of worm bait. Even though there is no proper collection, but you know, those royalty types don't think about that type of thing. If they want you in jail, you're going to jail. In order to simulate that, I do not have a jail right this second. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have Gable spend the entire day at the charity hospice. That's going to be the temporary jail until I get one set up. And I just realized I have my display capture on. Whoops. Gable here just arrived at the temporary jail. One good thing about the jail is there is unlimited water, so he can take a bath. Here is the charity hospice, is what this building actually is. I made this lot. So it's just a really small lot for people who are down on their luck. It has your basic needs, the kitchen, a table to sit at, a bed, and a bathroom. Poor Gable here is gonna have some... Oh, I was gonna say he was gonna be pretty bored, but he's like, I make my own fun. What are you talking about? I actually like the idea of one of the military men being here, so I'm gonna allow one of the military men here, since they're kind of like his guard, basically. I just realized how tragic having Gable in jail is, because I don't know if they can restock anything with him being off lot at the jail. This could be really detrimental. And Allison can't go to a community lot to entertain. She's got to only entertain here. Oh, he's gonna miss Mila's birthday. Oh, Alan's not nearly as good at sales. Oh, and Gable's not gonna be able to propose to Sully this round. Dang it. I was thinking he would, but now that he's been put into jail. Let's see, how old is he? 19? Okay, he could still marry her and have kids. But darn it, this jail sentence has really hindered his moving forward. I guess that's what happens when you get wrongfully jailed. Oh good, he got to bronze sales level. That's gonna help. Let's see if he can restock even though Gable's off lot. Oh good. It looks like he's at least able to restock the branches. Unfortunately the worms are bugged, so I can't actually restock those. Because they won't restock, even though Gable has them in his inventory. However, I do think he has some branches. I think he's got like 3 or 4 in his inventory, so that's all that he can sell. Or that they're gonna be able to sell while he's in jail. Really hoping we can get a rank this round, and that's gonna cover their butts. Money-wise, if they can. If they can't, then, well, I don't know what to say, because maybe I mentioned this, I don't remember. Oh, yes, rank 2! Holy cow! Yes! Okay, they needed this rank 2 because they need to be able to afford to pay for jail this 4 days. It's 100 simoleons per day to be in jail. At least this way, the customers, even if I don't have a lot to sell to them, we at least can afford to pay taxes and jail costs. Since we have this much, I'm going to actually set up Mila's dowry. She needs 300 simoleons in her dowry since she is the firstborn daughter. We're going to give her just a little sack here. Let's do this. We're going to close business because... Oh man. I know I'm all out of stock. I know. Did she get anything? Oh. $10. Hey. Bronze register badge. Yes. Good job, Alan. He's really stepping it up today. Allison actually wants to go on a date, so I think her and Alan are going to do a little date. They fell out of love in the beginning episode for them. So, and she doesn't quite feel the same about Alan, so we'll see if we can get them to rebuild their relationship a little bit. Oh boy. Alan is freezing. Alan, please warm up. I need you. We already have a sim in jail. Look at him, he's blue. Oh gosh, okay, go here. Oh, she is too. Oh god. Why are they freezing? I guess those two are getting cold as well. Okay, quickly go to the bathroom. Apparently there's a cold front coming through. I know you're cold. Oh, poor Allison. They don't have really anything to warm them. Just, you know, hanging out inside. Too cold to do things outside right now. I don't know what the temperature's at, but it's at too cold. Alan likes games. Let's have him play Red Hands. He likes Don't Wake the Llama, which I added that to the weekly market lot. If he could go to a community lot, he would totally do that. Gosh, they need to go back to their normal skin color. They're so deathly looking. Unfortunately, none of them had rolled the want to do a party. So that's not happening for Mila, which she's already gonna be without her dad on her birthday, so I think she's kind of bummed about that. Here she goes. Oh my goodness, look how cute she is. Okay, as you know, I like to do my own randomizer for her, so I got Fortune, Athletic, Employed. She likes men who have a job and are high up in the job. She does not like vampires. Vampires are not her thing. Understandable. Understandable. I want to see what she looks like here. Ah, she's so cute. I randomized her secondary and I got romance. Also, let's do the mask. See what her trait is. Options, turn on notifications, add random trait to Mila. Eccentric, fun. We are gonna have to change those pajamas. That's a no. Allison and Alan are gonna woohoo and they just kicked Samson out of the room. They're like, move. That's one way to warm up. It is the next morning. I'm gonna go ahead and send Gable away. Go serve his second day at the jail. Or the temporary jail, I should say. He worked out with the courts where as long as he has a military man watching him, he can use the charity hospice as a jail cell. Until there's a real one. This time around, Drake Redwood, the military captain, is on duty to watch Gable Darklyn. Of course, Gable's just making a snowman out here. Living up the temporary jail cell life. I'm hoping that he can become friends with one of the guards that watches him. It's gonna be a different guard every day that is here, but if he can become friends with one of them, they're gonna let him sneak Sully in to talk to. He made the snowman and he destroys the snowman. Taking out your frustration there, Gable? So far so good with Drake. Be tickled? What are you doing, Drake? Well, I'd say Drake likes him. They're not quite friends yet, though. I'm letting it all be free will friend gaining. So it's a little bit harder on the quest. He's so got Drake Redwood in the bag. Oh, they're so close to being friends. The captain's gone soft in his old age. Doesn't mind a wrongfully prisoned prisoner so much. Oh, he's starting to argue with him, of course. Why are you arguing? Gable, you just became friends with him and now you have to do it again because you started arguing. He sabotaged himself. Ah, okay, they're friends. Let's go ahead and have the captain send for Sully. Now that they're good friends and all. Drake sent out a little scroll for Sully to come over so that they could sneak some time together. They're gonna go in here and he's gonna call her over. They don't want to be super obvious about it, you know? Drake's like, I'm just gonna inconspicuously drink this water skin. It's fine. He wants to slow dance. He's like, look, I know I'm in jail, but I'm so glad you snuck over to come hang out with me. He loves her, but she hasn't fallen for him. He's got to get her to fall in love with him before he can propose like he wants to. Oh, she's just now crushing. She wasn't even crushing. What? Well, she didn't quite fall in love with him, but he needs to head home. Let's see what we'll do with the homebodies today. I do want Alan to invite over Bryce Redwood. Bryce and Gable don't get along, so he wouldn't normally just invite him over, but since Gable's in jail, he can invite Bryce over because he's been wanting to play with Bryce for a while. So we'll just have Mila greet Bryce since Alan's finishing his food. What else do they want to do? Dirty jokes now. Oh, I was just about to help him tickle him, and then what do you know? He does it himself. I don't even have to help him. He's just doing all of it on his own. Okay, Alan's gonna go ahead and say goodbye to Bryce. They hung out for a good chunk of the morning here. See ya, Bryce. Thanks for coming. He'll open the business too. Ooh, Allison's old enough she can actually help. Allison is a teenager now. Oh my god, I just realized. She can start helping with the bartending. I think that what we can do for her is her quest is going to be to become a friend with one of the coffins. We'll say not the children, but anyone old enough to have a say. So she can help with bartending once she becomes friends. Mila trying to learn how to be a cashier. Good job, Mila. You got this. No more branches. Oh no. Hurry up, Mila. You're so slow. Holy cow. I know, I'm sorry. Don't lose stars. I'm trying. Unless something crazy happens, I will see you guys in the morning. It's the last day of winter. Let's get Gable back to the jail cell. Go take a bath, Gable. Let's see who's gonna watch you today. Joe Carr can't watch you, sorry. Layla can't be here either. I want one of the guards to just show up of their own volition, but so far no one has shown up for duty. There we go. So Roland will be in charge of Gable today. He is not friends with Roland. No, he was not into that. I don't know if he's gonna be able to sneak over Sully today. Gable's cooking some lunch for him and Roland here. For his guard, trying to get on his good side. So far they're not really friends. Roland decided to just look at all the artwork instead of talk to Gable. Unfortunately, Gable was not able to make friends with the military man, so no Sully today. Let's have Mila serve porridge for everyone this morning. She's the one who likes cuisine. They're gonna sneak a woohoo while the kids are outside. Oh no, she's gonna bust them. Oh boy. Mila, you don't want to see this. She's not even phased. She's like, whatever. Let's go ahead and open the business. They have one last thing of branches and some worms to sell. The last set of branches were sold. Just the worms now, and then they're gonna have to close business because there will be nothing else to sell. Oh no, she didn't like it. No, Ivy. Where's that Mally? Mally! I've come to realize Mally and Ivy look the exact same. One more measly little worm. Oh, I forgot to put away the porridge. No. I hate when I waste the food. Let's just ask her to leave. Like, just go. I don't have any stock for you anyway. Edmund Chapman. He's one of the Gentry family. So the Gentry family I rolled, it was randomly rolled. And they ended up with like 8 Sims or something crazy. Tell Mally to leave. Tell Marsha to leave. All the ones. I'm trying to sell that last worm without losing a rank. Let's see if I can manage. I think Tosha's gonna buy the last worm. Oh, how did Anna die end up over there? Alan's just doing damage control right now. He's like, nope, you go home, you go home, you go home, you go home too. Home, go home. You can't be here right now. We're out of stock. Alright, they made it without losing a rank. Woo. Man, Mary Coffin has been calling daily for Gable. I'm not sure what that's about, but I am kind of curious. What is happening? Like, what could she want with Gable so bad that she's calling literally every day? Alright, it is tax day, everyone. They're just all waking up here. We will have, Gable's gonna pay the taxes and then he'll head to the makeshift jail. It's just he can't really summon over the treasure right this second. It's a little bit too early. If I summon him now, he'll be mad about being here early. Oh, while he's waiting, since I haven't told you anything yet, the Darklyns actually, they made $3,670 in income, and with a $500 rent and a $300 jail cell fee right this second, that all adds together to be $2,630 is what they owe. The treasury is now at $30,580. The treasury is getting up there. There's still a level 3 village. I don't think they unlocked anything with that addition. The next town level will be at 40,000 simoleons, so they're just not quite there yet. Let's see how much money they have left once he finishes paying the treasurer. Oh, my phone just died. That's why it got dark. I use my phone's flashlight to like light me. Alright, so they actually have 1,400 left. That's not bad at all, so I'm gonna have them tuck that away. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys next week.